Welcome to New Wave Syndicate. This is a special video. We decided to chill out from the usual politics and tell you, our dear subscribers and members, about our plans for 2021, as well as our origin story, if you're interested. So let's get going, shall we? Our journey only began in late September, when we made our Discord server, initially with only plans and motivation. We didn't yet even have a YouTube channel or a blog, but we got the ball rolling, and in 2 months since we made our YouTube channel, we've reached 40 subscribers. And yes, that number may appear low, but nevertheless we are glad that there are people watching us, and we don't intend to slow down. So, our first resolution for New Year's is to gain 1,000 subscribers before 2022. It's an ambitious goal because we'll effectively need to increase our numbers around 25 times, but we believe that we can do it. Our second resolution, which we partially fulfilled already with the music video, is to increase the frequency of uploads, and to increase the scope of our videos, so that we can increase our reach, and at the same time demonstrate what we can do together as a collective. When it comes to our main content, we want to organize our vids into consistent series, sort of like we do with the direct action videos, but better organized. Writing scripts, proofreading them for accurate information, as well as correcting grammar, takes a lot of time. Video series will allow us to focus on a single topic, and then explore different aspects of it in subsequent videos, which allow us to structure our time in a more efficient manner, and increase the quality of our videos. We also run a blogger, where various writers contribute to it with their articles, being able to freely share their thoughts and ideas. However, it is currently wholly independent from our YouTube channel, so in an effort to expand our range of videos, we plan to have a narrator do a voiceover of the articles that we will then upload on our channel. This will help to merge the two separate audiences. Advertising across various platforms is also our aim. We want to utilize Twitter more, maybe start a Reddit. In this way, we could build a larger audience and reach out to other creators for shoutouts and collabs. As for the Discord side of things, we would love to have at least 200 active creators by the end of 2021. Currently, the number is 50. We also only have one visual artist, so we aim to start an art section in the same way we have a music, video making, language learning, and blog sections. And that's it for now. We know how ambitious these plans sound, but to be honest, the idea that you can create a community on Discord oriented around praxis and not just wasting time also did sound ambitious when we first came up with it. We didn't know what would await us, and yet, despite some initial challenges, we actually managed to and still managed to actually do it. And it is amazing. So here's to 2021.
So you may be wondering, who even are we? How did we just come out of the blue like that? What was our basis for praxis, and why are we doing it like this and not in any other way? Well, our beginnings are grounded in the formerly biggest leftist server on Discord that wasn't affiliated with any leftist content creator. It was called the Leftist Bunker. It was a large community with over 2,000 members at its peak. The characteristic of the space was that it was very open to discussion. If you frequent Discord, then you may know how rare that is among leftist communities, as many leftist servers are openly circle jerks that only let their archetype of a leftist into their community, or you need to walk on eggshells to not get brigaded and banned. Leftist Bunker was a free and open space, thanks to its creator and owner even allowing non-leftists to freely interact there, which led to a rapid growth of the server. There was a problem with it nevertheless, and that was constant drama playing out among the mostly ML server hierarchy. As a response, we formed a group seeking to democratize the server and challenge the strict ML hegemony as well as the massive and corrupt bureaucracy of the place. We wanted to make it a truly representative server, where, via mass democracy, the people felt represented, and see what would happen if we implement the theoretical ideas of mass line onto an online area. On top of that, using the great numbers of users, we had a vision for the place, and that was to turn the community into active creators, artists, musicians, etc., who could use their own skills in order to actually make some sort of impact in the world, and not just uselessly argue online for their own ego. So, as a result, we formed a mass democratic front. We challenged the bureaucracy in LB via server suggestions and passed many resolutions that aimed at increasing the power of the masses, of the people, over those of admins and mods. We were doing that and started to succeed, but ultimately, our ambitions didn't realize. It turned out that the server was already too far gone into the swamp to be salvaged. We faced constant opposition from some of the corrupt old guard, and ultimately, they won. They dismantled our mass democratic system by which it was the members, and not the mods, who suggest and ultimately implement into law their suggestions. But despite our loss, we took our lessons from what happened, and nevertheless, we didn't drop the hope that such a mass line space is a possibility, is something that we can achieve. We figured that maybe it's better to start from the beginning, start a new server which is already based on such principles and is oriented to doing online praxis, where rather than waste time on pointless discussions, we can use that energy, we can use that potential to turn it into actual practice that could impact the world. And this is where the collective idea comes in. We wanted a space where people don't identify with their own ego, with their own individuality, but rather identify with the collective. We're together, and not alone, we are doing praxis. There are many leftists who write blogs, who make videos, but ultimately, the issue with that is that it's all up to them. They are individual units who are the dictators of the medium that they use to transmit their messages to others. This is done on purpose in a capitalist setting, to individualize single actors so that they are as far removed from the masses as possible. The left wing in general has that problem. It is seen as unpopular, far removed from the actual lives of the workers, and it's hard to deny that. We believe that this individualization of leftism, of identifying it as your own personal belief rather than a collective idea, is a problem, and we are a solution. New Wave Syndicate is designed to not be owned by a single person. For example, when a blog post gets published, it's not the property of the author, but rather of us as a whole. We say the word we more than we say the word I, because we appreciate and realize that things that are made are never the results of individual work, but of motivated people working in a collective fashion. Everything is seen as an accomplishment of all of us, even if someone didn't directly contribute, but they were a moderator and maintained the NWS server. That in itself means that they did contribute. Everyone is free to write and help out in whatever way they think, and the collective becomes the identity that they take, that they identify with. It's our home, where we feel included as we work for its benefit. This, as we grow, we believe will be the key to finally challenge the status quo. As long as we are willing to learn and self-criticize, to democratize and make everyone willing to help, and feel included within this collective community, as we succeed, sectarianism, bureaucracy, revisionism, or whatever else you want to name, will not be a problem when the masses are represented and hold power within this collective. We want to reach out to actual organizations to help them out with our sets of skills, whether it's video editing, music creation, art, etc., and do that, frankly, for free. Since how else are you going to challenge the capitalist system if you simply accumulate capital? You need to undercut it and empower those who help but simply can't afford it. We want to build a powerful anti-capitalist mass-based force and become a part of the shifting tide. Because this is who we are. This is New Wave Syndicate. Happy New Year, and see you in 2021.